What is going on, guys? FMU here. Welcome back to the second episode of Premier Passions. Just shh. You hear it? That is the sound of deadly silence. If I remember to clean the audio up. That is the sound of deadly silence, the calm before the storm, because today is the opening day of the season and we got Weymouth. Now, I don't know if you know about Weymouth, but they play in very similar colours to West Ham. So as far as I'm concerned, we're playing West Ham. I'm just being a dickhead, I'm sorry. What is going on, guys? Welcome back. We have Weymouth today, or West Ham, whatever. We've had a difficult pre-season, as you can see. A 2-0 defeat to Sutton Coldfield, 2-0 defeat to Chasetown, 6-0 defeat to Buxton, and a 2-0 win over the reserve, the under-21s of Newport County, which was pretty good, to be fair. That was a lot better. And today we travel to Weymouth, formerly managed by Steve. I know everything about football Claridge, interestingly enough. So I don't even know who's there now. Who's their manager now? Is he back there? Because I know he's back managing. Jason Matthews is there. McPhee. Wow, there's a blast from the past. Talking of blast and Tom Sills, they got some good players. Oh dear. But anyway, talking of blasts from the past, it seemed to me that he lived his life like a goal machine, and that was Darryl Clare. He always seemed to score goals no matter where he was, but when I looked through his career stats, he seemed to have scored a lot more than he actually did. I think it's because he was very prolific in the times that he was in my footballing field of vision, growing up watching Football League. I remember him at Chester and Boston as just an absolute beast. Used to sign him on LLM manager all the time, and he would just bash goals home left, right and centre. At Burton he was as well. He was great, and then it kind of tailed off again there. Had a bit of a purple patch at Gateshead for a season, and then it just kind of petered out. He's 37, but he's going to add something to us at this level of football. He's got something to offer. You probably noticed before that we went to Hinckley and signed Sam Arnold from Hinckley AFC. He's been there for a little while now. He is a very good goalkeeper in real life. It wasn't me who brought him, it was my director of football. I've got a director of football that's been brought in by the chairman to do a lot of the stuff, and he is currently picking up players for me, which is a bit of a bonus. Always recommend to do that at this level if you can. Get somebody else to look at the players. You have the final say on them. Always have the final say, so you can have a quick look at the stats, but it cuts out all that bullshit of you trying to find players that are willing to join you, because sometimes they're on the list that are realistic targets but they're not that bothered about coming. So it's always best to get in there and get somebody else to have a look, sift out the shit, and then you can sift out the other shit which are good enough to come, if you know what I mean, if that makes any sense. So Arnold is another one. Mitch Williams from Loughborough Dynamo, 23-year-old, played 48 games for them, 5 goals. Pleased with the sign of him. Stats aren't going to be great at this level, don't get carried away with those. It's about building, for me, it's about building a team that works together. Determination is very normally for me a big high at this level, but the players that I'm getting at the minute, some of them are okay. This one's only a 5 determination, but with determination at this level can go a long way to making them decent players. And then Sam Wayne from Biggleswade Town, he's come in. He's only 23. Piss poor stats, to be fair, but you know, we're having to take what we can get at the minute. Our budget is one of the lowest in the league, so I didn't change any of the budget stuff. Excuse me, I had tacos for dinner, and they're kind of like made me a bit gassy. It's not burping, it's just like that strange hiccupy thing. It's really annoying, it's driving me mad. But yeah, you know, it's a case of take what you can. They're all non-contract players, so we have that affordability to move them around a lot. There will be a lot coming in, a lot going out until we find a balance of player that we're happy with. There have been two shady players, as I call them. They are these players, these greyed out players that are put into bulk out your squad when you're low on numbers. We've brought in two. One of them, Morgan Cole, young striker, just to bulk out that position. And then this guy, I've tweeted him out, Milan. I'm going to call him Milan Noige. It's not Noige, but that's what we're calling him. Milan, lovely. No! That is not. That's disappointing. If I remember, I'm going to put the picture up of what he did look like. He had a tash and everything. I feel like sacking him now. He doesn't look half as spectacular as he did now. That's a shame. Maybe it'll change again. It tends to do that sometimes at the minute with his face pack. But those two guys are the two guys that have come in. In terms of staff, we got ourselves a director of football. The chairman got Bob Green through the door. He's come in from Blacknall. I don't know when he was there. 1900. He won something in 1900 with Blacknall apparently. So he's over 1,000 billion trillion years old. So there you go. Anyway, he's 68. So he's not going to be around for long. He's just a makeshift director of football, really. I take it he's the only one the chairman can get to come for that role. And then we've got Neil McKenzie, who formerly played for... Was he at Kidderminster at some point? No, Cambridge, Scunthorpe. I don't know where I've got Kidderminster from. But he's come in as assistant manager. He was a player assistant manager, but he retired when he joined, which is a bummer because it would have helped to have had him in and around case of emergencies. And then we've just got some regen coaches. Ray Ireland as the youth development guy, Moxham as the fitness coach. One of them's really cool looking, unless he's changed. Steve Hockham is the physio. I think it was this guy. Look at that, Marouane Fellaini's blonde looking afro going on there for old Melford Row. He's our physio. And then there's Gundry, the chief scout, with a mohawk. Mick Watts, another scout with a ponytail, I believe. And I can never say, is it Dessure? Whatever his name is. Whatever. He's here. So those are who's come in. So without further ado, let us crack on with a bit of the old football manager madness. Now we're going to quick pick it because at the minute I have no idea. Look, we haven't even got enough players to fill the bench. It's a sad world, but it's one we've got to live in until we can improve on it. We do need to bring in players. I'm not only allowing the director of football to do it, obviously I'm looking myself as well for players that I like the look of. That's fine. All is good there. I don't think we're going to do spectacularly well this first season in the league, if I'm honest. Teams like Weymouth, who have got a lot of good, reputable, contracted to a degree players, turn this fucking thing off. Drive me mad. They're going to be the sort of teams that are going to cause us a lot of trouble. But we'll have to see. Good save from Arnold early on. 8 minutes in, he comes out, collects it. That was a terrible bit of distribution, though. Oh, well done. I think I'm playing Controllertron at the moment. Daryl Clare, go on. Holt. Stevenson, come on, Hicks, Clare, go on, Williams, goal! Mitch Williams from nothing, really? Nothing. I'm just going to sit here with my arms in the air for a while, you talk amongst yourselves. That was a fantastic little move. We kind of held the ball, moved it around very calmly, and we are second. Daryl Clare, Nice little ball through. And then Williams. Oh, you got to say the keeper should have got that. The keeper should have got it. He really should have got to that. It's poor goalkeeping. I don't care. We're 1-0 up against a team who are, you know, in all honesty, far superior in terms of quality, in terms of cohesion, in terms of previous experience. I mean, you got to remember this Hinckley Albion side, a lot of them were playing youth team football for Hinckley United not long ago. So there is a massive, massive gulf in terms of where the Weymouth players have come from to where our players have come from. That was a terrible ball from Darrell Clare. I don't know what that was all about. We are going to give old Milan Nige a run out. It's going to be done. He's coming onto the wing. In fact, I think I'm going to do it now. Sandu can come off. Yo, come on. No, I'm not going to do any more apart from that at the moment. They're going to get an equaliser. Yes, they are. McPhee he was a decent football-y. Let's have a look at his finish. He's Jevon. First time hit. Keeper should have got to it really, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Let's be honest. This could be. Oh, Wayne clears it, but terrible. Not a lot on it. It comes back in, and that was poor. Well, he's offside. He's offside. Superb. Right. Okay. Halt the Downs. I'm going to bring Wayne off for Smith just because he's on the booking. I don't want him sort of lunging in and getting himself into trouble. I would, if we can get away with a point, I'll be very happy. And we have, so I'm very happy. Superb opening day, really, all things considered. Look, the underdog status is there. Passionately, well done, lads. You've done a belter. You've done belting. Paul at top of the table thanks to a 5-2 win over St Neots. Bedworth drew 2 apiece. Merthyr Tydfil. It's Dunstable, Kettering are down here as well. Histon, some big teams in this division for this level of football. Some former Conference Premier teams, or Vanarama, Premier Super Division, whatever it's called these days. So 1 apiece, 595 turned out for that. Darrell Clare makes his debut. Very pleased, very happy. La-di-da. What's the finance? Meh. So we've got Paul up next. They've just absolutely battered St Neots, which doesn't bode well. But what I want to do with this in the early stages is I don't want to do like a load of like 8 or 9 episodes a season for these first seasons when we're in like the Southern Premier or whatever, because I want to progress this first couple of seasons a bit quicker if I possibly can. So we may come back in and maybe do, say, Bedworth as the next game, because you know, they're a team that I nearly managed in real life with my, those of you who followed me for a long time, followed me through that interview process and stuff, or Leamington, another local team, and then we'll do a little bit closer, a little bit further down, and then the final day. So maybe 4 videos a season in the early stages. We'll see how it plays out, see what the views are like, see what the interest is like, and we'll take it from there. But guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Please remember to smash the like button to shit, because that makes me happy, and it should make you happy too. It should make you feel good about yourselves, that you have helped me feel good about what I've done for your viewing pleasure. But guys, I'm out of time, so thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. It's been a pleasure being in your face. Bye bye.